use close up.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to the It's for Laughs podcast. Today we have me. My name is Benji. Ben haha. Benji 2 times. We got David right over here. Davisito. We also have Samuel here, aka Jonathan, aka 2 names. I don't know. We also have a special guest today.
Who's our special guest? Their camera's
I don't know.
blocked.
We can't see them at all.
It seems like his name is Ricardo.
Ricardo.
Oh, what's up, Ben?
Oh, it's Jacob. Hey, what's
What
up,
it do, man?
Jacob Ricardo.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going, man?
What's up?
How you been, bro?
What it do, homies? What it do? I've been good. How have you guys been?
You know, we've been here in Virginia missing you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Sad boy hours.
Just like we missed Samuel.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone who leaves, man, you guys leave us. What
We're all
the hell?
feeling lonely.
The whole crew
Sad
is
boy
gone.
hours. Blink
Sad boy
182.
hours.
Blast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I miss you.
Where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
But yeah, we actually, Jacob, where are you?
Actually, where are you? That's the question.
I am in Central America right now.
Oh, really?
And yeah. You know, obviously
We're in Central
it's
America.
it's a pretty solid country, you know, like
Solid country.
and by that is the automatic answer is Nicaragua because
Oh, okay.
it's not, I'm kidding.
Now everyone knows, you know?
Yeah. Well, as soon as I said
Solid.
it, in some ways, in other ways, it's pretty, you know.
We would greatly appreciate you smashing the like button down below. Feel free to subscribe, vote for the notification bell, all of that.
Follow
Do
us
that.
on Instagram,
Mhm.
anything you want, you know.
At It's for Last Podcast.
And we're also on Spotify.
Mhm.
In like a couple days, we'll be on
Recently on
Apple
Spotify.
Podcasts. We're
Yeah.
on Google Podcasts.
Whoa.
A bunch of other
all
ones.
the
but
links
yeah.
down below. Follow
Moving
them on
up.
there too.
But yeah.
Mhm.
If you subscribe and follow, David Romero himself is gonna go to your door and give you the. I'm kidding.
What? I guess I'm doing something.
the merch.
Oh, the merch.
first
The merch.
The first 10 people to like it are receiving merch from David Romero himself. I'm kidding.
What? Maybe.
I like
Well,
the video.
I don't have the power to make these
After
decisions,
the
but
1,000?
I am authorizing myself to make these
True.
decisions.
After the 1,000, then the first 10 will get it.
Manchester.
Sure. 1,000 likes, first 10 people that liked it will get it.
Okay, I'm pretty sure you're not able to see that, but
Just like.
Speaking of not being able to see that, Jacob, I have a question.
yeah, what's up, man?
When are we gonna see you again?
Ooh.
I mean, that's
Confidential?
that is an answer with many outcomes.
There's many
you know?
possibilities.
Many possibilities.
possibilities.
Exactly, man. I could leave on a rocket launcher with Elon Musk himself and land in America, and then just
Or we could all
Be
meet
there.
up in Mars, I guess, right?
yeah, exactly. You know, technically, hypothetically speaking. Have you guys seen Interstellar, by the way?
No, but I hear you love that
Are
movie.
you feeling existential? Because every time you mention Interstellar, you're feeling something deep and emotional. You know?
Yeah, it's a pretty deep movie. Matthew McConaughey, whatever his name is.
Ryan Reynolds.
Matthew McDonald. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds, exactly himself. Ryan Reynolds himself. Deadpool goes to Mars. Okay, I'm shifting too much for the.
Yeah,
from the
too much shift. Back to
Okay, so I mean, yeah, there's many possibilities to that question. I mean, you know, we could technically see each other in the Bahamas whenever. You guys just give me the.
Buy me the
The
plane
green light,
ticket. Yep. Just buy me the plane ticket.
Pretty
and I'll
much.
be
yeah,
there. Pay for everything, and I'm good.
So okay, yeah, real talk, no cap. You know, caps off. Probably May, June, late May,
Summertime.
early June. Yeah, summertime.
Makes sense.
And yeah, just at the moment I've been here, you know, just working, just trying to organize myself a little better, and yeah, that
Organize
is
yourself how? What does that mean?
like planning things out for the future, like the year, like trying to stabilize myself.
What kind of future are you talking about there?
Just the future in general, man. Like,
Right.
you're always trying to make sacrifices to get to the place that you want to be at. So that's pretty much what I'm doing at the moment, and I'm back home, back in my hometown, and I didn't realize how much I missed it, how much it was, like how much I'm attached to it, So it's been really like a whole shower thoughts all the time that I'm here.
That's
So
good,
like,
though.
because I'm like living at the house where I grew up in, so I mean, last time I lived here was 2012, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 2012.
No way.
Wow.
So,
Bro, I was
seeing
about
the
to say that was
house,
7 years ago, but it's 9 years ago.
Oh yeah, I was thinking 8.
Yeah.
I was still in 2020.
I was thinking 1 year. What?
With what is it, Buzzcut Jacob microphone?
Microphone.
Oh
Jacob.
no, those are the dark ages.
You should if you find
Yeah.
if you find a picture.
Let me see if I
Picture.
can.
No, I have
that's
a
why
picture of it. I think.
We'll tell
Oh,
Greg
okay.
to put a picture.
We'll tell
of it.
Greg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll
Photo.
Greg. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
So yeah, it's been very interesting. Like, because
I didn't know that you hadn't been there for that long.
Yeah.
Like at least in that house.
well,
No.
in this house, yeah. I mean, I had
'Cause
been.
you've been
here,
in.
like,
Yeah.
Why
But
when
not-
you went to Nicaragua before you didn't stay at that house specifically?
Oh, because so my parents don't live here, so
Yeah.
this house, like their old house, which my grandparents technically were taking care of it by at that time, and usually like when I visited here, it was mostly like I would stay like at a friend's house or things like that. So it was different, like it was very like short term visits, and
How long were those trips when you were coming back then?
usually like 2 to 3 weeks trips. But usually it was like, and it's also very far away from like the
The
main
city.
The main areas.
the main area. Yeah, it's like and there's horrible traffic here also, like because it's like the main road, the main. Yeah, it's basically the street that connects to like pretty much the city.
All
So
roads lead to Jacob House.
All roads lead to me, technically speaking. Yeah. No, but
Shower
yeah.
thoughts, Interstellar.
So yeah,
Something-
it's been a really interesting experience. Like it's very different. Like I've never I've obviously I grew up here. I went to school here, but now that I'm, I guess by myself, like just living, being independent, pretty much.
Yeah, because right now you're by yourself, right? There's no one else in the house.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Party
two
at Jacob's all the time,
There's
24/7.
2 dogs, and they're hella
Oh.
loud. Yeah, but
Do you
no, but
do
yeah,
you get scared living by yourself at all?
Jacob can survive anything after living
Yeah,
in a
that
little cabin in the middle of nowhere.
oh yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
With
That's when I found out Jacob could live anywhere and be fine.
yeah, pretty much. Actually, funny enough, I feel safer here in a certain way,
Than that house.
like from crazy people in that aspect.
Right.
You know?
Well, I mean, it's the house you grew up in, so you probably have like almost like a safety feeling there just
Familiarity.
because it's the house you grew up in.
Yes and no. I mean, the neighborhood's pretty ratchet. Like, not gonna lie, it's pretty like really ratchet. And I don't get along with my neighbors because, yeah, I don't know. Like, people like drama here so much. So there was always drama when I was growing up with the neighbors and stuff like that. So
Interesting.
yeah. So in that case, I guess like I still feel pretty safe. Like I don't really. In that way, like It's also like
I mean,
pretty secure
there's
house.
not a big reason for you to feel unsafe, I guess, right? Like,
Mm, yes and no. Yeah, I
okay.
guess like yeah. Usually, yeah, just feel pretty safe. But yeah,
How are things in Nicaragua? Like the weather is getting hotter right now, right? Like a lot hotter, right? That's what I've heard.
yeah. I mean,
It gets really hot in these times.
it always gets hot, man. That's the thing. And I gotta come clean. I really hate the heat, bro. I hate it.
Dang.
I
Truth comes out.
You miss the sweater weather.
yeah, man. Like for real. Like I always
Pretty good.
grew up
Pretty good.
seeing the sun, you know, and like sweating, and I just it's nothing really that special to me. It's just like an everyday thing. But the thing is that I don't have AC here. Like I
Yeah.
use fans, so
Mhm.
like when I work, because I'm working from home. So when I work, I have to use the fan, and like at midday it gets really hot. Like I start sweating so much, and I have to like blast the fan, and it's just very uncomfortable. You
So
know,
you
like
just
when you're
like
uncomfortable
work
because of the
naked
heat,
then?
like 'cause you're sweating.
What?
No.
Wagons out, wagons out.
I wish I could, honestly. I wish I could, but no. It's
Mentally, you can't, right?
gotta keep it professional, you know, even though no one's.
But it's only from the top
Nothing,
up.
nothing but just a tie, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Just
That's
a tie.
and socks.
Just so yeah, I was about to say, add the socks and maybe it's safe.
No. But yeah, so I never really enjoy the heat here. It was always like something very because I'm also very claustrophobic. I mean, not really. I guess claustrophobic wouldn't be the right word, but I get very desperate when there's like a lot of heat. Like I need air.
Is
Like
it the heat or is it a combination with the heat and humidity?
humidity.
So it's the
That's
humidity,
the
right?
word.
Because
Yeah.
the air feels like heavy,
Humidity.
right?
The air feels, bro. You can literally do this and you feel the in the air, like
You're
literally.
like
Like,
pushing air out of the
Waterbender.
way.
What?
you're the waterbender. So yeah, I mean the weather is always the same here. That like even when like winter, it's like rain season, and it's very humid. There's a lot of humidity. Uh, yeah, it's nothing. The weather itself, it's nothing really special.
But you've been able to
But
go on some nice trips over there in
yeah,
Nicaragua.
yeah, for sure. That's also something I've been like one of my goals now that I'm here because I honestly like I've lived here most of my life, like, and I've never there's places that I never even visited, like of my own country. I never been to the East Coast, for example. I went there once, but I was like a kid, but it wasn't really like it was more like a visiting family, and you know when you visit family, it's just not really like a lot of
You're not
charm
like
to it, like
sightseeing or anything like that.
especially when it's not like that uncle that you really never met, so it's awkward instead, and you're just like, hey, what's up? You know, that's it. Yeah, pretty much. So one of my goals is to visit more, like at least get to visit some of the places that I never actually gotten to visit. So in this case, like the East Coast, bro. The East Coast is beautiful there, and unfortunately, it's like not a lot of. Well, actually, now it's more. There's getting more recognition, but it's very like there's a lot of like cultural diversity because it's like Caribbean influence. Because
Yeah, because the East Coast is
'cause of-
where a lot of like black people live, right? Or there's certain
Yeah,
areas
yeah.
where like where they.
So yeah, so history lesson. The East Coast used to be part of like
The West
The-
Coast.
the
What?
British Empire, pretty much, and it was like that until like the 1990s, like 1900s. My bad. And well, now it's like part of like because before it wasn't really, like even considered like part of like Nicaragua, I guess we could say, or like
It was
fully.
like still like a
But
colony,
now-
right? Versus being part of the country, I guess.
It was British territory. That's what it was.
So
Yeah. So so now, well, obviously, like it's always been like what's the word? Underrated, I guess we could say. And but it's beautiful, man. Like there's a lot of culture. Like the food is so different. Like the culture itself, bro. The landscapes too. Like it's just a whole different journey. Like it feels like a whole different place. And I never actually been there. I never really been to a lot of northern part of Nicaragua. I've mostly been to the south because like my family is originally from the south of Nicaragua, which is very hot as well. That's where this dark skin comes from, pretty much, you know.
and our light skin comes from the north.
Yeah, pretty much. So I've been wanting to like visit, like, because I with my friends here in Nicaragua. Shout out to Nicole, Andrea. We've been like wanting to visit, you know, the places that we never been to, like, because I grew up in the capital city, and capital city is just a capital city. Like, it's beautiful, yeah, it's nice, you have your friends, but there's not really a lot to it when that's your everyday life, you know. And I'm sure that's the same thing for you guys, like, in, like, you know, visiting new places in general. So yeah, that's one of my goals. I've been wanting to buy a surfboard and just go to the beach and surf, because
Nice.
I actually have surfed like 2 times, but those 2 times I actually enjoyed it a lot, because I like longboarding. Well, when I was in Miami, I used to enjoy longboarding. I actually haven't gotten back to it since I left my longboards in Miami, but I enjoy, I guess, like,
The beach, tropical.
yeah, like everything related with boards, I guess. Yeah, because I actually would like to snowboard too. I never snowboard, but obviously I'm not gonna do that
Yeah,
here.
you can do that in Nicaragua, right? Some
We can sandboard.
volcano surf,
Sandboard.
right?
That's
Yeah.
yeah. But I actually
Volcano
done that
board.
once.
Volcano board.
So-
Volcano board. Yeah, man, that's crazy too.
So what are
So
what
yeah,
are,
it's been
what are some of the places
Mhm.
you've gone to so far since you've been back? And then what are like the name of the places where you want to go that are like at the top 3 that you want to go right now?
top 3. Okay. So actually, from the places that I've been to, I already had been there before, because they're like the classic, I guess, places. So in January, I got to go to San Juan, which is like pretty much like the to-go place, por así decirlo. Like, you know, it's a beautiful place. It's like there's a lot. It's pretty fun, you know, pretty fun place. It's beautiful. If you like surfing, you can go there. If you like food, you can go there. If you like coffee, like it's very diverse in that way. There's a lot of international businesses,
Mhm.
I guess we could say, and it's pretty fun, pretty lit. And I also went to, actually, this weekend I went to Laguna de Apoyo, which is like a volcano crater, like filled with water, which is pretty solid. And it's just beautiful. Like it's fresh water too, so it's.
So you can drink it?
I mean, I wouldn't advise you to drink it, because it's like sulfuric water.
Yeah,
But
You can eat snow, right?
I mean, if you eat snow, you might as well drink that water.
Seems reasonable.
Oh. Things
No,
are
no,
getting
no.
spicy.
No, but yeah. So I actually, okay. So now going back to the top 3 places that I want to go. I would say I don't. These are not like on a specific order, just based on like me wanting to visit. Is Bluefields, which is the East Coast, and it's pretty much like I guess Bluefields / Corn Island, like just the East Coast in general. They don't really have a preference on which one, because they're different places. One is like an island, and one is like in the East Coast. And then I would say Somoto Canyon, which is the north, like the very north, like next to Honduras. Yeah. And then I guess we could say Hmm. I kind of like low key, high key want to visit like the Northeast, but I know it's very like it's a lot of reservations. Like
Like Native American
it's
reservations,
very
or
yeah.
so there's a lot of like indigenous like communities.
Yeah, so I would like to visit that, like just like and like get to know the place and like, because honestly, like there's a lot of beautiful places that, and like most Nicaraguans here, unfortunately, like they never get to. Like it's ironic how like tourists get to know the whole country when like most Nicaraguans don't even know the whole country, like and like physically, like they haven't witnessed like every single thing, you know, because obviously like not everyone has time, you know. I
Right.
don't have the time at the moment to visit, like I wish I could, but like, you know, nor the money, of course.
Yeah.
uh but yeah, I also would like to like, my ultimate goal, like I guess like bucket list, is visit like do like a road trip around the whole
To all of
country.
Nicaragua.
Not necessarily this year, but like, you know, just
Hmm.
before I die, pretty much.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's one of my side things that has been at the moment besides working. Yeah,
I mean, that's
pretty
cool. That's a
much.
good goal to have, I think, because like you said, like even Nicaraguans don't like aren't able to see a lot of the country, but what you said, like time and money, because Nicaragua isn't exactly
Yeah,
the richest country out there, so
yeah,
that's also part of it.
yeah, for sure. But the thing is that it's pretty like, I mean, you can definitely go on a like low budget for sure,
Yeah.
but obviously salary here is not the best, obviously. Uh, and at the end of the day, it's, you gotta like, obviously like if you want to do like a whole road trip, like you gotta like know how to like be smart, you know,
Hmm.
with money in that case.
For
But
sure.
yeah, that's pretty much one of my main goals as of this current time that I'm in Nicaragua.
So
And
do you
yeah,
plan to, in the future, fully move to Nicaragua, or do you plan to live in the States, or what's your plan
mm,
there? I mean, I'm sure you've thought about it.
yeah. So obviously, as of now, like I
Hmm.
don't know like the near future. For the long term future, I would like to settle down here. Like, you know, like I want to live here. I want to make a change in my country, not in the, like in the States. Like I like the States. I definitely plan to live there the first years. You know, once I get back on my career, like graphic design career,
Hmm.
because obviously, like at the moment, graphic design here is not really like a lot of.
Work.
There's not
Not a lot
really
of opportunities,
not a
right?
lot of opportunities exactly, and art in general is very like underrated. So obviously I plan to get that knowledge from the States and apply it in here. I honestly would like to also bring awareness to the people here, because obviously like art, like in my cases with art, like not a lot of people uh value art or see it as an important thing, when I think that it's very important.
Hmm.
You know, not only in like, not only necessarily if you want to be a graphic designer, no, that's definitely not the case, but I feel like I want to be like at least make a connection with the people, especially like the that don't have those opportunities, just be find a way to like be able to give them those opportunities to go para salir adelante, pretty
Hmm.
much, you know. Yeah. So
That's a
yeah,
good
I guess
plan.
I plan to like go back and forth,
Yeah.
like but
Makes
I also
sense.
want to travel. Like I also like wish, like one of the things, like, you know, because you grow from traveling, you like learning from other cultures as well.
Right.
So I mean, you know, if you ask me about the future, I would like to do everything, but nothing. You never know, you know.
Right.
Like I guess everything from, you see it con el tiempo, you know, with time.
Is there like a
Yeah.
certain, because do you like want to raise your like kids in Nicaragua when you have them? Like, is there a certain like
Yeah,
that for sure is one of the things that you want to do?
yeah, that's something I would like to do. At least not in the States, because I think the States is crazy in that way, in that sense. Like the States is beautiful. There's a lot of opportunities for sure, but I think that once I have kids, I would like them to be raised here in Nicaragua.
Mhm.
I want them to know their culture and appreciate it in every single possible way. Because not a lot of people do that here because
They take it for granted.
they
You
neglect
think?
it in some way. They like try to like they're not proud of it,
Yeah.
and I think that people should be proud of it. Uh, and yeah, I mean, I would like for them to be raised here.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say.
All to think of in the future, though.
Yeah.
So much
Yeah.
to do before then.
So much to do. That's why. That's what
Yeah.
I'm here at the moment,
But-
just organizing things
yeah.
to be able to.
But it's
But
good
it's
to
good
think,
to think
of these
about
things
it because
you kind of
yeah,
want,
yeah.
even though you
It's
don't
better
have
to
a
be prepared for everything.
Yeah, 'cause you don't have an-
than just like reacting.
yeah, because you want like a somewhat of an idea of an end goal in mind, so you make decisions
Yeah.
according to that. Because like if you make
Exactly.
the decisions according to just the present, like when you get to that end
Yeah,
goal,
yeah.
it's like it doesn't fit because you didn't make the right decisions. So.
Exactly.
It makes it
yeah.
easier to do those when you have to decide and actually do that. It makes it easier since you've already thought about it and planned it. So
For sure.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good though. You've thought a lot about it, Jacob.
Yeah, man, and
Well,
obviously
we'll
things
see.
can change
We'll
all
see
the
what
time.
the future brings. Any other
For-
thoughts before we close this episode of Nicaragua of Jacob Ricardo?
Jacob's
I guess life lesson
life lesson.
or advice for me: always think short-term goals, not long-term goals, because those are efficient. Short-term,
Big brain.
step by step,
Big brain.
big brain things.
True.
And yeah, I mean, in the meantime, I know things are kind of crazy at the moment, but you guys are always welcome to visit in the time that I'm here. Obviously, we never know with COVID at the moment, it's still very uncertain with many things. But if the case that I am still here by the time things calm down, you guys are always welcome.
Yeah,
You got-
I mean, also we could go like whenever. It can be in the future.
Yeah.
All together. So
For sure.
so much we can do.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right, Jacob, close the podcast. No, I'm just kidding.
I think Benji should close it because he's been
Close
quiet.
it, Benji.
I've
You've
been
been quiet, shy boy.
Shy boy hours. Thanks for watching the It's for Laughs podcast. Thanks, Jacob, for giving us some insight about the life in Nicaragua. So if you haven't already, quick reminder, of course, hit the like button. Why not? Subscribe while you're at it. Thanks for watching the It's for Laughs podcast.
Follow us on Instagram.
Thanks. Keep in mind that if you write Planet Fitness in the comments, you get a 2-year membership of Planet Fitness.
free.
Judgment free zone. Pizza Tuesdays, Bagel Thursdays, Planet Fitness.